IIHM, popularly known as the International Institute of Hotel Management, is one of the largest private hospitality institutes that imparts world-class education and can firmly pride itself for being one of the foremost academic institutions of the country that offer globally recognized international degrees in hotel management. The hugely popular events that they host IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad. As the last dish is plated, they can only wait till the evening for the verdict to be pronounced.
Malaysia!
IIHM as an institute has always been able to define its core objectives clearly over the years. It is an institution that has always worked towards causes that give back to the society. IIHM proudly and aptly calls them food soldiers, a dynamic group of students working tirelessly to ensure a hunger-free world.
Hotel management. Hotel plus management. At IIHM, the education is like doing a BBA plus hospitality, because at IIHM we train our student to become global business hospitality managers. In one hand, they are full of knowledge in hospitality, charismatic, and they have got the study skills of very hardcore management subjects like finance, strategic HR, global marketing, and a whole range of the management inputs.
IIHM.
For a great hospitality career, call 98310 50,000.
Good evening, namaste. I am Shabnam Halar, heading the campus here at IIHM Ahmedabad. We are standing right in the center of the Ahmedabad city. This is Ashram Road. There are International Institute of Hotel Management situated. We are going to take a round of the entire campus and see what is there in stock and what we have to offer you. So let's take a trial and get in. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is our colleague, the face of the institution. Very bright face, very proactive, dynamic lady again. Being there in the reception, always ready to guide you. So that's where the institution hospitality starts. As I mentioned that our most dear beloved chairman, Dr. Subarna Bose, have started this venture 28 years ago from Kolkata, which is our head office, with a mission and a vision and a belief to give absolute quality education. That is all what we believe in. The stalwarts globally has been made by IIHM, and they are absolutely dominating and ruling this industry from different spheres of the globe. To talk about IIHM, I think everybody out here is listening to me at the moment knows the brand, has been a part of us directly or indirectly. To be very precise in talking about IIHM Ahmedabad, I have got the entire team out here with me who would be addressing from their corners and talking to you. So we will leave it up to the experts who would be glad and love to talk about their own departments. And I would take you around, introduce you in every step as to from where we start and from where we end to continue again. So at the moment, we are here in the IIHM Ahmedabad reception studio, where my two lovely girls are out here hosting along with me. They are my current third years. They have taken the initiative and wanted to be a part of this live show, where they would be sharing their thoughts and experience of their IIHM best 3 years out here in this premises of their experience and their insights. Over to you, guys.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful introduction that you gave us. Dhara, I really think that we should give a look into us just the way we are gonna give a look to the campus. Definitely. We are going to be removing our masks, but we are making sure that we are following all of the COVID protocol. We are vaccinated, we are sitting socially distanced, and we have our sanitizer with us anytime we need it. I am Dhara Gurnani, and this is Riya Sharma. And she and I are going to introduce each other to you. It brings us great pleasure to be able to introduce each other and our colleagues. Now that we have got the mask off, I would like to introduce my colleague Dhara Gurnani. She was born in Kutch and brought up in Dubai and Ahmedabad. Her appealing attitude towards culinary arts and food production got her discovered IIHM, and she did her internship from Taj Skyline Ahmedabad, and now is in her final year. That's it about her. It brings me so much joy to be able to be introduced by my very own colleague. Riya Sharma here was born in Mumbai and has now been living in Ahmedabad for 11 years. She finished her schooling here, and her dream of becoming a general manager one fine day has brought her to associate herself with IIHN Ahmedabad. She successfully completed her internship at Radisson Blue Udaipur and is now in the third and final year along with. Let's see what the chefs have to say.
Okay, so now welcome to the place of pride for any hotel management institute. One of the place of pride, just to rectify myself. So I have got my tall-headed, very, very experienced corporate chefs out here who has been training the kids, as I mentioned a few minutes before, that we have got the IHM students ruling the industry, sitting in the top positions around the globe, and for their success are the people who are responsible. So I have got two of my chefs here who heads this institute and teach people for all the IHM best 3 years. You all keep on hearing me saying this because I truly mean it. These are the 3 best years of your life when you are doing hotel management. Of course, because there is a difference. As I keep on talking, you will come to know why I mentioned IHM best 3 years, what makes us today what we are. So not taking it too much of time in me talking, I hand it over to my chefs to be who are going to talk to you in terms of what happens in those IHM best 3 years. Over to you, chefs.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Good evening. First of all, I would like to welcome to the IHM Gourmet studio of IHM Ahmedabad, and let me tell you, this is a home away from home for me. And yes, you will be having the best 3 years in one of the best exciting department of IHM Ahmedabad, where we not only teach the importance of cooking, as everyone knows that hotel management, being a chef, is you come here for cooking. Now, let me tell you that cooking is an important part of the campus preparation and career making, but let me tell you what it takes to being a chef. It's all about passion. It's all about the creativity. It's all about showmanship. That is why being a chef is very much important. And wherever there are the chefs, the place is everywhere. And during these 3 years, it is a professional front that we will be teaching you. It does not only include cooking, it includes also safety. And the kitchen that you are seeing over here is one of the most important norms of the kitchen that we have set up, is as per the international standards. Coming back to being a chef, yes, you have an ample amount of career opportunities, not only in the hotels, restaurants, and everything, but the integral part is cook. A true chef is the one who cooks about the food being very simple, which is very freshly cooked food items. So the freshness is one of the most important aspects of the kitchen, where you learn the creativity. Yes, of course, we would be starting from the basics actually, where we will be teaching you not only how to hold the knives, how to sharpen the knives, and not only about the basic sauces, basic culinary tools, the regional cookings, and I would be also telling you more about things in detail. But before that, I would like to introduce one of the masters from the Oberois, who has been associated with IIH, Shakritam Nagodev, who has a huge experience and is leading from the front for the first years.
Thank you so much, Chef. Thank you, IIHM, and welcome everyone. So today I will just tell you what we teach in first year, what we explore all the continental food, basics of all the cuisines, French cuisine, Italian cuisine, Indian cuisine in first years. We focus on first year. We focus in first year only on basics of all the things. So, sir, just this is the commercial kitchen. What we have here, our students will join in practicals. 65% of our focus is on practicals rather than theory. So this is the basic setup. So and we follow the hazard standards. What is hazards analysis critical control point. So in that we follow, you must have seen the chopping boards, basic chopping boards of white chopping board or wooden chopping board. So you can see over here this type of color coded chopping boards we have to use in as per the hazard standard. So I talk in Hindi for ये इसलिए हम यूज करते हैं ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स ग्रीन पे ही कट होता है, येलो पे कुक वेजिटेबल्स कुक मीट कट होता है, रेड चॉपिंग बोर्ड पे मीट कट होता है और ब्लू चॉपिंग बोर्ड पे फिश एंड ब्राउन पे ऑल बेकरी प्रोडक्ट्स और व्हाइट पे बेकरी प्रोडक्ट्स और डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स. तो ये स्टैंडर्ड्स होते हैं, ये घर पे हमें पता नहीं होते, बट हम जैसे हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री में आते हैं तो ये सब बेसिक्स हम फॉलो करते हैं. देन I'll hand it over to Chef, but before that, I have a message to you. You just don't wait to do what you love. If you want to join the hotel industry, we are here for you. We will make your career glorious. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thanks a lot, Chef. So before we proceed to any other department, let me tell you, yes, I'm very much passionate about my cooking, and this is my life. This is my kitchen. This kitchen is equipped with professional equipment, along with the induction range. If you speak of the brands of the equipment, of the kitchen aids, everything is up to the par, where you would be having the best of the life. Coming back from the first year to the second year, what you would be learning is about the Indian cuisine. Yes, and I'm not only talking about the Indian cuisine, but if you speak of the street foods, if you speak of the regional cuisines of Kashmir, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, you name a region, each and every region's basics are being taught in second year. Apart from that, once you are done with your basic, you also focus on the international cuisine, which includes the mother of all the cuisines. That is, you say about the French cuisine, you say about the Italian cuisine. And not only that, once you come into the third year, it's up to the Michelin star category. We advance to that phase, where whatever the creative food, whatever the creative dish that you are doing, that is being done up to a Michelin star category restaurant. You learn about the presentation, you learn about the nutritional facts, and I might be running out short of time. There is a lot to explain, but remember, at IIHM, we not only teach about the cooking, we teach about the nutritional facts, we teach about the balanced diet, we teach about how it benefits the health, we teach about not only the eye appeal, how to balance the aroma, how to balance the taste. Each and everything is being taught over here. So before handing over to the IIHM studio, I would like to say, Chef is all about passion, it's all about creativity, and it's all about showmanship. Thank you. Sayonara.
Thank you, Chef, for taking us on a lovely tour on all the culinary academia that is present in IIHM. I am sure that you have picked the interest of all the budding chefs in our audience. Now let's head over to Shabnam ma'am in the F&B lab.
I'm sure you had a lovely talk with the chefs. There is a talk with the chefs. I know it is one-sided, but you are most welcome to be approaching us anytime you wish and feel to. So we have much further excitement out here. So we have got the Sabarmati restaurant just next to the lovely dashing Sabarmati river, which is one of the main attractions of the city. And let's see what is there in store for us out here inside. So that's Sabarmati restaurant. Let me go in. Okay, so The first side that we have here is the lovely lady. She's Miss Tomisha Chakraborty. Now, let me tell you what actually she does it out here. Okay, she doesn't get time too much to get such well dressed when she's absolutely on the feet. Hardcore corporate lady dealing into food and beverage department of a hotel. And we are an institute. We make hoteliers. So we don't call our students. We always tell them they are my budding hoteliers. Okay. So you have heard the chefs talking about it. Now let's see. The mentor of the beverage world have loads of experience into the corporate, and now definitely with the brand IHM in Ahmedabad for long years, nurturing and making all the beverage enthusiasts out here who are, again, I always say, IHM best 3 years ruling the world. So let's see what she has to offer you, has in stock in terms of information only at the moment. And let's see what is there in the platter, ma'am, for us to share.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, for presenting this. So I am going to talk about the food and beverage service department, which is a very important department in the hotel. This is the place where the money comes from for, be it the business, be it the hotels, the money is from here. So what we all learned in food and beverage department is that how to serve, how to do the beverages, how to do different kind of wines, how to arrange events. So let me take you around the restaurant and the bar. We do this is a table setup. We do a table setup in the restaurant where people come to dine, and we teach the student where exactly to place these forks, spoon, knife, the glasses, and how it changes with the cuisine. For example, with Italian cuisine, the knife comes on which side, the fork comes on which side. If it is a Chinese cuisine, the knife and fork and everything is replaced with chopsticks. And in case of any continental cuisine, how do you serve and how do you eat? All these things will be taught in the first year of the curriculum. Followed by second year is where we introduce our student with the bar. So suppose this is an evening setup where there are champagne glasses which is kept and people are enjoying a drink in the evening. Along with it, you get to learn about different type of mocktails, different type of cocktails, and how to make these very interesting mocktails that have been popular, and how to make money from it. For example, let's show a Blue Lagoon for you, which is definitely a very, very popular mocktail in the country, and all the kids and everybody love this. So how to make this is what you will learn in your second year here, and how to identify all these glasses and every beverage drink. This is what you will learn in the second year. Plus, there are different kind of tea and coffee in F&B world. For example, tea and coffee is a very important part of beverages. We learn here around few hundreds of tea making or a coffee making thing. How do you make a mochaccino, a cappuccino, a cafe latte, or a affogato? These are different coffees that are very popular. We get to learn that. Along with this, what else we learn is how to organize different events. For example, there is a corporate event and there is social event. So how to organize a social wedding, starting from how to take a booking for the banquet, to finding out a venue, to designing the menu, designing the pricing, how to set up the whole event, where to put the stage, where to put the sitting, where to put the buffet. All these things will be taught to you in your final year, so that after the hotel management, in case if you're interested to go ahead and do events, you may as well start doing events, starting from small birthday parties, anniversaries, to bigger events like arranging a wedding, sangeet, and all those things, after learning your food and beverage properly. So for now, this is it that I wanted to talk about F&B department. I'll hand over the mic to the studio. Thank you.
Welcome back to the studio, everybody. Let's talk about all of the events that we have here at IIHM Ahmedabad. events make up such a huge part of our curriculum and our syllabus here. And there are so many events that we have to participate in all year round that they take up so much of our time. Can we get the presentation on? So some of the opportunities that we here have at IIHM Ahmedabad include the culinary tour, wine tour, and Erasmus. Erasmus is a student exchange program where all of the IIHM campuses come together, and then it is just for the mobility of university students. It's an education exchange program where students are able to go to UK and study at the University of West London. Then the culinary and the wine tour are specifically for the third year majors. The culinary tour is designed for the kitchen majors, food production majors, who take part and battle it out, showing their skills in theory and in practice. And then the winner gets to go to France and Italy to be able to taste what they have there in store for them. In the wine tour, the F&B service majors are able to battle it out. They test their knowledge of wines and quiz it out. And the winner again gets to go to France and Italy, meet the famous sommeliers that we have there, and also visit all of the vineyards and see how those wines are made.
The next event we have is Realia. It is an integral part of the hotel management curriculum. Realia is a concept where students create a restaurant in the college and invest their money into and sell food and beverages that they make in-house and sell them to all of the faculties and students present in the campus and earn a profit on the same. The area takes place in the second year and students convert the F&B class a restaurant of their own and invite the faculties over for lunch every day during the realia and serve faculties food according to the position that they have selected. In this world breakfast buffet practical, first the students prepare a breakfast that is similar to one that you would get a 5-star restaurant or hotel and serve the faculties.
Let's come to the food fest. We have 2 food fests that happen all year round. The International Food Fest that takes place in December of every year, except for last year due to COVID reasons, where we have all the top hoteliers in the city come over and try out our food that is made by the third years, first years, and second years all together in harmony. The third years arrange this food fest and are able to present it to anyone who is willing to come, pay for the passes, and enjoy the time of their life. Next, we have the various other regional food fests. They're based on the Environment Day and Environment Week, which we call Paratan Parv, where we create a little bit of a regional food fest, where we select a certain region of India, make the food according to the region and cuisine of that country or that part of India, and we use it to showcase to all of the hoteliers that are around us and are our beneficiaries.
The next event is cake mixing. It is an event that is special to my heart. It takes place before Christmas, where we create a mix of dry fruits and nuts that we soak and in various liquids which are used to make Christmas cakes and the cake city as well as other beneficiaries. Last but not the least, the fine dining practical is something that third years always do, where the kitchen team prepares gold main food identical to one you would find at a fine restaurant and serve to the top hoteliers in the city.
Now, a hotel is never really complete without its rooms, is it? To talk about the rooms division department, we hand it over back to Shabnam ma'am.
Taking so much of pride in talking about the institute. Thanks for making us very proud of each one of you each time. So okay, now as Ria and Tara very well have been taking you all through, along with me, I take a little of the credit and the rest goes to them. Okay, so we are out here outside Narmada Street. Now we say Narmada Street, that is the most expensive floor. When I say the most expensive floor, a suite in a 5-star hotel room always has its own glamour, always has its own glow. That room itself is the king or the queen of the entire hotel. And the people who are actually responsible the credit goes to them who makes that particular suite a king or a queen, or rather any room in a five-star hotel, gives them their appearance for which the visitors actually visit them. Everybody has a room in their house, but why to go to a hotel? And why are the bifurcations of hotel being chosen gets as a choice for the visitors? So let's see another very experienced lady of the IIHM family, have been with the brand for quite a decade, almost a decade, and have been making stalwart hoteliers into the housekeeping department, along with Ashish sir that I said and mentioned. You met him. You are again to meet him inside when I get inside the suite, along with the lady who is waiting out there to be talking of the curriculum and what makes this department so precious and so important in a hotel. Let's go in. That's the normal suite, and here we get in. Good afternoon, ma'am. You're looking very pretty, as always. So yes, we have got Ashish sir behind the camera. You met him once, and here he goes, who is very much working with Ankita ma'am. She's Miss Ankita Deshmukh, as I already briefed her before getting her in, have been making people like you true hoteliers with love over years. So not anymore myself talking on it. I have been doing the talking also. But let's leave it to the expert who is going to take you to the world of housekeeping a bit, as we say, around the world in 70 days by Jules Verne. I'm sure you're gonna heard about the book, if not read. So around the world of housekeeping in 7 minutes by Ankita Deshmukh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. This is Ankita Deshmukh. I am teaching accommodation operation. Accommodation operation is basically called as the backbone of a hotel. So why is it called backbone of a hotel? Because they are responsible, this department is basically responsible for maintenance and upkeep of a hotel. So maintenance and upkeep includes cleaning, it includes hygienic cleaning, it includes beautification, it includes many more things. So I will start from the very basic, like we do teach our students about different types of rooms. Like out here you can see this is a twin room, but it has a specific name which is called as Hollywood twin room. Then we teach our students about the bed making, which is really very important for a guest room, because there are various types of corners, or you can say various kinds of tuck-ins which need to be done to make the bed very tidy, clean, and to make look very, I wouldn't say glamorous, but yes, beautiful. Except this, we teach our students about various kinds of equipments which need to be used for various areas, for different kinds of floors which are used to maintain them. Also, the different series of cleaning chemicals, like the hard flooring, how it should be cleaned, the carpets, what kind of chemicals could be cleaned with the carpets, then also the upholsteries, what you can see there, the curtain, how it can be cleaned, which chemicals need to be used. These all things we teach our students from the very base. Also, now I will talk about a little bit about beautification, which is really important in our hospitality industry. So out here you can see there is a towel arch which is made. So this is basically swan, the very simplest one we have made. And swan, this kind of towel arts are made everywhere, and you can say in the guest room specifically according to the requirement of the guest, or maybe according to the standard operating procedure. Except this, we do teach our students about different kinds of flowers, which is really important. Flowers with the flower arrangements, what kind of flower arrangements are made, then where it could be used, and if it is a lobby, then what kind of arrangement and what kinds of flowers are more preferable there. Beautification also includes interior designing and decoration. I can show you one model which is made by our students, which is actually having all the elements and the principles which is used for interior designing and decoration. So we definitely do teach our students how to combine the principles and elements together to create beautiful designs for our, for a hotel. So it is not about only the hotel, about different areas like selection of furnitures. What kind of furnitures could be there? Like out here, you can see there is a writing table which has tea, coffee making facility in it. We provide different kinds of magazines, different kinds of registers, different stationaries to our guests, so that when they are working in the guest room, they can work properly without any kind of you can say a barrier, or maybe according to their requirement. Except this, the most important thing what we teach our students to be known as a manager, that is budgeting. Like everything requires a budget. So budgeting, which is a very important chapter in third year, and we teach our students about budgeting, about purchasing, like how the purchasing can be done, what are the different procedures of purchasing, etc. So now I will come to a very different aspect of housekeeping, which we call environmental sustainability. It is one of the trends which is being followed all over the world. Our world, not only the world, I can say even our hospitality industry is also supporting sustainability very much. So we teach our students what are the procedures being followed by the hotels to support this environmental sustainability, like saving water, then saving energy. What are the different other categories which is being followed by the hotels? Also, there is a team which is made in each and every hotel. What are the responsibilities of the team? So these are the certain glimpses which I have said till now. And thank you so much for listening to me. And now we will proceed further. Thank you for listening once again.
Thank you so much, Ankita ma'am. So she not only, makes the room or the hotel room look good, she adds on to the life of the people as well, making them look good at her occasions. So that's the team of IIHM Ahmedabad, and you all need to know this, because an institution, an organization is made by people, by the students. That's what you have seen, the people so far. Let's have a look in a glance at the students of IIHM Ahmedabad, and let's see what do they do out here. When I say best 3 years, IIHM best 3 years, let's see what makes it the best and hear it from the students now. Okay, so let's proceed to the Knowledge Center of IIHM Ahmedabad, literature domain. Technology can be the king of everything, of studies, and you all can search, Google, do everything, but books will always be the books, and they it is going to be the constant factor that will add up to your gaining of knowledge. At no point of time in life you can ignore it. It definitely adds value out to your life, irrespective of however tech savvy you are. Let's just flip into the Knowledge Center of IIHM Ahmedabad. Okay, very cool. Nice. In the bookstore, you see Saraswati Ma, so the goddess of knowledge, what we say. Hi, everyone. What are you doing? Very good afternoon.
I was reading about wine, beer, and spirits.
Okay, but this is a state of no alcohol. But doesn't matter. Books, you know, is true. So first, before you start talking, how are you feeling coming back to the Institute after long?
I'm very excited about the Institute. So, we are facing a really problems in a lockdown, sitting at home, learning obviously online. So now I am back. We are back on track. So it's good to be here, man.
Very, very true. Very true. I think, yes, these students like you make us so proud. So, okay. So I always see you sitting in the library at all hours. I mean, I've seen people bunking classes and going out for tea and coffee. You bunk classes to come and sit in the library. What
guilty for being a bookworm. I am a bit of a wine enthusiast, so I here and there read the books, and we have a large collections of books. We have a kitchen book. We have all the management books. Uh, here, here we have a theory of cookery book, which is written by Krishna Arora. Here we have risk management and insurance book, which is written by Harrington B. House. And furthermore, we will go to the rooms division management, which is divided into two, which is front office and accommodation operations. So by all the hoteliers here know that the hotel housekeeping book, which is written by G. Raghubalan and Smriti Raghubalan. So and we have another further more books about front office. Front office books like it's written by James R. Hardy. So furthermore, we have soft skill enhancing books. Soft skill enhancing books like we have here in organization by Greenberg and Barron. So here we have a very interesting book which is known as the Prashad, the Cook with Indian Masters. So this book is all about J. Inder Singh Kalra, which has written a life experience about the Indian cuisines, as we see. So as we are doing UUWF, we so there is a critical thinking skills book which enhances our critical thinking. It's written by Stella Cotran. It is a very renowned book, a million copy bestseller author she is. So that's it from my side. Over to Chandam ma'am.
Very impressive, very impressive. I have not thought, I was thinking the worm are going to be on the books for my students not going through it. And now I know that I may be wrong. And I think our teacher would be very happy to be wrong in such cases. Very good, well done. See you back, carry on, and have a great evening, people. And I'm going to show you or tell you, okay, let me sanitize my hands first. So nowadays, this has become a protocol and an ornament of our research. We are following and maintaining all the protocols and guidelines laid by the government. We are very government friendly and we want to work together and take care of our kids, of our students, of our colleagues, that everybody is safe. So these are a few measures that you see around. I think on all the floors we are about to be giving the sanitization PPE facilities such that everybody takes care of themselves and work with no tension, safely and happily. Okay, going to my next department, which is again a very comfortable, glamorous department. As I said, you saw my colleague in the reception, very beautiful, glamorous, welcoming you. So where does it all start from? That is the front office department of the hotel. Yeah, again, as I always am very proud of my faculties because they ultimately make you who you ought to become. They are the reason who make your dream come true. And that's also, we would meet another she's an academician, very dynamic lady who teaches front office culture, takes care of all the students very much like their own, not only loves them, scolds them too. So let's see what she is ready with for us inside Ahmedabad. So this is the lady, she's Bhagyashree Dabi, whom I've been talking about for all this time, and request you to, this is your kingdom. So let's see what you have for us, and request you to share some information. Thank you very much.
Namaste. Welcome to Casa Ahmedabad. I am Bhagyashree Dabi, front office faculty at IHM Ahmedabad. We'll take you today to a short tour of front office department. This is front office lab. What is a front office? Front office is the face of the hotel. Throughout the world, अगर आप कहीं भी कोई भी होटल में जाओगे और सबसे पहले कहीं कांटेक्ट करोगे तो वो रहेगा front office department. So front office department is an essential element of the hotel. There are various sections of front office like reception, information, cashier, concierge, travel desk, and many more things. All this department work together for guest satisfaction and customer enhancement. Now, at IHM Ahmedabad, what do we do? How is the curriculum? Front office curriculum rotates around the guest cycle. Throughout all 3 years, we learn different phases of guest cycle. That is inquiry, check-in, guest stay, check-out, feedback, and customer relationship management. Here, you can see a reception counter, which is a replica of hotel reception counter. So what do we do here? Here, I train the student as a role play because role play is an important part of front office curriculum. Students should know how to interact with the customer, how to solve their query, and how to give them a better solution for their complaints if they have it. So we will be practicing various solutions for the guest feedback and guest enhancement. So for example, giving you, if you want to do a reservation, I will be training here firstly that how to do a reservation with proper forms and format. And nowadays, we know that every mechanism has a software enhanced. So for software, we have a latest software installed with us. We have 3 latest software. One is Opera, Fidelio, and IDS Fortune. What software is important? आप कहीं भी जाते हो, you have your mobile phone. You always try to upgrade your mobile phone to the best whatever you have. So हमारे पास जो software है वो latest and real time software है. What is meaning of real time? हमने दिखाया है कि IHM में rooms है जहाँ पे मैं practical में उन्हें समझाती हूँ कि कैसे उन्हें reservation करना है. रोल प्ले में दिखाऊंगी कैसे फॉर्म भरना है और प्रैक्टिकल में सॉफ्टवेयर में दिखाऊंगी कि कैसे फीड करना है, क्योंकि सारी चीजें सिस्टम पे जनरेटेड है. बट हमें ऐसा नहीं है कि रोल प्ले नहीं सीखना है, कम्युनिकेशन बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो ये सारी चीजें सॉफ्टवेयर प्लस रोल प्ले एक कॉमन ब्लेंड बनता है, एक प्रॉपर डिपार्टमेंट बनता है. इसके अलावा क्या आता है और फ्रंट ऑफिस में? फ्रंट ऑफिस हैज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग एज रेवेन्यू मैनेजमेंट. व्हाट इज रेवेन्यू मैनेजमेंट? Any business runs for money. Okay, so at front office we will try how much better revenue we can generate for our hotel, how much profitable a hotel can be done. So you can see you can have a good quality, that is salesmanship, when you are there into front office. Apart from that, one more important thing which come is your personality development. As I said that you are the first impression for the hotel. So it's very important. You should practice a proper personal hygiene, good communication, and a best personality traits within you. I hope when you join IHM, your personality will be enhanced, and definitely I will show you how to do that. So this was my front office department. Over to our studio back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhagyashree ma'am, for giving us such a wonderful glimpse into the world of front office. This is surely the department that comes first in contact with the guest, and the importance of the department has been wonderfully explained by you. Now let's have a look at how the training and placements take place, and for that I'll hand over to you, Tumisha ma'am.
Thank you, Ria and Dhara. So I am going to explain it to you that how the 3 years are divided in terms of training and placement. So internship is a very important part of any technical learning. So here in the first year, the students will be in the college throughout, and then in second year, the first 6 months they go for doing their internship in various five-star hotels and other places around the world. So our students do training in places like Taj, Oberoi's, Accor, Marriott in India, as well as IHG Dubai, Eastern Malaysia, then Crown Plaza Dubai, in US, in Sofitel Maldives. All these places are where we place our student for a 6 months learning, where they usually learn about all the major department, that is the front office, housekeeping, food production, and F&B service, and then they get a clarity as in which department they should select for their future goal. Okay, so after doing this training for 6 months, they again come back to the college and finish their second year. Now that they are promoted in third year, this is the time when they have to look for placement. So how to go ahead with the placement? The faculties in the institute and the business communication faculty in the institute will develop them step by step. For example, they will be taught how to write a proper resume, how to build their resume, what are the new trending things in resume, like making a video resume, a vlog about your own self, and different things that are actually very trendy, and they are not the old black and white resume that we used to have at one time. Following after that, we do a lot of you know mock interview session with the student, wherein they learn how to introduce themselves and how to talk about their hobbies, how to talk about their personality, how to convince the interviewer that they are the right choice for the company, followed by definitely all the HODs from the different department, teach them the technical skills, what are the basic question that comes in the interviews, and all this are prepared. After preparing the third year few months for mock interview, the students sit for placements. People who want to sit for placement, also there are certain people who want to work on their business plan. So then the batch is divided into two parts, where the people who wants to develop their business plan will be helped by a set of teachers that will be explained by our girls later, and people who are going for placement in different hotels of Accord, or different hotels of Taj, different hotels of Oberoi, will learn and get in touch. The college get in touch with different HRs, and they sit for interviews. A lot of our students are placed nationally as well as international in hotels like Crown Plaza Dubai. They are placed in hotels like Marriott and Hilton, and breaking out of just the hospitality industry. The best thing about doing is hotel management is that you are a good candidate for anywhere where they need a person with good personality. For example, few of our students are working with Puma, few of our students are working with the White Crow, a fashion consultancy, and all this thing. Further to that, the student can also choose further study in countries like Canada, or in UK, in London, in Switzerland. We are affiliated with a lot of international universities where people, we help our student to go there for further education. So this were the few things that I wanted to talk about training and placement. And now I'll hand over the mic again to the studio. Over to you, studio.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Talking about Sahasid and placements, Sahasid is an initiative that was launched by our beloved chairman, Dr. Bose, throughout all of the IIHM campuses for students to be able to take part in an entrepreneurship competition and present their business ideas. Only last year, we had the team from IIHM Ahmedabad be one of the winners.
Nara, isn't it the same team that consists of Jayant Sultan, who
Yeah.
got placed at White Ahmedabad?
Yes, Ria, it's exactly him. Other than him, there are a lot of his other batchmates who are currently working in really amazing restaurants and hotels throughout the city. Like Nirali, who's right now currently working in Le Parisian Boulangerie in Ahmedabad. And I love the kind of pastries that she's making. She's making tarts and all of these really scrumptious desserts that if you see, you have to drool over.
Speaking of amazing scrumptious food, remember Meenakshi Dwivedi from batch 1821?
I do.
She got a wonderful opportunity to be selected by Pearl Azure in Crown Plaza, Dubai.
That is so amazing to see that a lot of our alumni is being selected in amazing properties like Dev Bhatt and Anwar Sheikh, who also got selected in the Surya Marriott.
Radha, did you hear about Smith Devi from the same batch who got selected by Courtyard by Marriott Sindhu Bhavan?
Yes, I did. And I also heard of his friend Utkarsh Jagwani, who also got selected by Nile Hospitality, and Avni Sharma and Clement Pebby, who got selected by Dabur Shiva Head in Ahmedabad.
Amazing to see students from IHM Ahmedabad being selected by leading hospitality brands and hotels.
Now that we've acknowledged the past, let's move on to the future of classrooms and learning as depicted by our colleague Shraddha.
Now we're going to Silicon Highway. Look there what Shabnam ma'am has to say about it.
Hello, Ashish. I thought my job was done for the day and I was wanting the people to be coming to the institute and we could have had more chats. But yes, I was just looking out of the window. You can maybe just turn it off. It's a beautiful sight out here. As I said when I started off the show, that we are right in the center of the city, Ahmedabad. This is Ashram Road. Beautiful roads connecting the entire city. And the Silicon Valley that Ashish mentioned right now is my IT hub. We were talking about technology. So all the rights and wrongs of technology that happens out, when it is technology, both rights and wrongs are accepted. So yes, it is a long, beautiful room. We have got our IT head, Mr. Sandeep Chara, who is the criminal and the landlord of all the IT system out here. And he takes cares being in the backlight every time, along with all of us talking in front of the camera. He keeps on, providing us all the support all time for the successful IIHM events that we and all of you are very proud of. I did not miss my colleague. How can I miss my very dear student? How are you, Shraddha?
I'm very good, ma'am.
It is so good to see you afternoon.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so what were you doing here? I saw one of my students who were in the library, seeing you out here in the IT. So what are you here for? What's happening? I know this place is interesting. So what do you have to share with us, with the viewers, with the audience?
So, greetings of the day, everyone. Myself, Shraddha Panchal from the IIHM Ahmedabad, third year student. So, here at the IT lab, we are equipped with the well interactive classrooms with the computer facilitated with the inbuilt internet, so that all the computers are here with the fast processors and we can do our UWL assignments very precisely and professionally. As along that, all the technologies are updated with the latest softwares. So from here, let me take you to our classroom.
So now before going to the classroom, can you still a moment of yours? Now you have heard Dhruval, you have heard Shraddha talking about UWL, okay? Again and again, UWL. What is so exciting about this UWL that all the students are talking about it? So UWL stands for University of West London, and IIHM gives you a dual degree. One is a national degree and one is the international degree. So the international degree that the students of IIHM gets is from University of West London. Now this particular degree is mostly based on research and analysis, where you need to use your books, where you saw one of my students, and again, my IT, my computers, that helps you to take round the world. I always say in 70 seconds. I do not know why I got stuck with the 7-7, because I think 75th Independence Day is coming near. So I think that glow of 7 is all there. So yes, UWL is the degree which makes you, as my chairman always say in IIHM, you study hospitality plus management. We do plus management. Okay, so the management part of the hospitality is very well taken care by the University of West London along with IIHM, a very good partnership with International Institute of Hotel Management, and they make us absolutely the hotelier manager. We say hotel management, so what do we get out by doing this course? It is hotelier manager. So that's what I just thought I'm going to intervene and I'm going to talk to them because they have been hearing it, UWL, UWL. So what is it? So that in a nutshell is UWL. And over to you, go all the way to show, I know you're very proud to talk about your classes and your friends and your classroom. Over to you, please take them.
Let me take you to our classroom.
Absolutely.
So here, at every floor, we have a sanitizer to meet our COVID-19 protocols. So here the classrooms are highly digital interactive, which are facilitated with the audiovisual such as the high-end projector and also the screen, as well as the high-end speaker, so that the students get their hands with the best digital technology for their academics. So from this, it is obvious to tell that the IIHM is always updated with the modern digital technologies. So now I would like to hand over to Shabnam ma'am.
Thank you, Shraddha.
Now we are into the space of administrative services. I just have my marketing chap along with me, but he just moved out. So let me introduce you to our to the lady who takes care of our management subjects. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so yes, she is Sneha ma'am, Miss Sneha Thakkar, who teaches you, as we have been talking for the last half an hour, 40 minutes, Hotel Plus Management. So she is the whole and soul lady who takes care of the management part. When I say the management part, she teaches all the management subjects like marketing, like HR, organization development, and UWL subjects that I spoke right now. So let's see what she has to offer for you and how does she connect management to hospitality. Glamour and managers, discipline, both things goes hand to hand, and that's what IIHM makes it to be, and that's why we are what we are. We are always going to be very proud IIHMites, and we are looking forward to be adding more and more of you to the clan. So let's see what Sneha ma'am has to offer to you, has to talk to you, and I see you back after her. Over to you, Sneha ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for introducing me. And yes, myself, Sneha Thakkar. I do take care of management subjects at IIHM Ahmedabad, and it always feels good when it comes to highlighting few management topics in front of the audience. So yes, I hope you had a virtual tour to all the 4 core departments, that is front office, accommodation operations, food production, and F&B service. But our curriculum does not limit to only these 4 core departments, because we say that we are into hotel management. That means हम hotel management में हैं और हम management courses भी include किए हुए हैं आपके academic curriculum में, to give you and to create and develop you a good managers in future. So we do have management subjects in all 3 years. So in first years, you will be basically learning about planning activities, planning events, also about coordinating with your employees, subordinates, workers, your supervisors, and how to build healthy relations with the employers as well. And secondly, it is all about learning few basic things of management, like as I said, planning, types of management levels, how we motivate employees, how you have to be a good team player. So yes, apart from this managerial skills, we also focus on the leadership skills as well, because I have always seen that IIHM is known for creating and developing managers as well as leaders. So in second years, we do have a subject that is human resource management, that includes various methods of training and development, how you have to train to the employees that are working on the different levels. Also we teach our students to have an awareness about the different performance appraisal methods. हर एक होटल में डिफरेंट अप्रेजल मेथड्स यूज की जाती है टू ऑब्जर्व एंड जज द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द एम्प्लॉइज. तो क्या मेथड्स होती है दैट वी टॉक अबाउट विद द प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल्स. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी talk about the compensation, we talk about the grievance procedures, and also we learn about the different HR policies that each and every hotel industry is having right now, and that too after COVID as well. And what are the updated policies that they have made after COVID, that also we have included in our recent curriculum. Yes, and apart from this, when it comes to the third year, you will be having your UWL modules. That is, you will be learning modules into your University of West London subjects. You will be having global marketing, strategic management, and managing human resource. So in managing human resource, so it is all about making a group presentation. And here we will be judging you that how well you have contributed yourself in your group presentation, how well you have built yourself as an individual. That covers few topics like you have to learn about the international HR policies, and also and your home country HR policies, that is in India, right? And you have to differentiate both of them, and that will give you a learning about the international HR policies as well. And in the global marketing, we teach you about and we give you a task wherein, say if an example, you want to develop your hotel industry, or you want to develop, if you want to open a restaurant and it is well known in your home country, that is India, and now you want to expand it globally, what will be your strategies and how you will be planning out those strategies. So you have to come up with the ideas individually. And in strategic management, we will be talking about how external forces and how internal forces affect strategy implementation and strategy planning of the companies, and how it creates an impact on the internal strategies of the companies as well. So this is how we teach management subjects to our students, and this is how we build our managers and leaders from IIHM. So this is all from the management subjects, and this is all from the management area. Now I'll ask Shabnam ma'am to carry from here, and I'll ask, it's over to you, Shabnam ma'am, for the further proceedings.
Well, guys, I don't know where Shabnam ma'am is gone. Let's just see in a director cabin if she's there. Oh yes, I found her. Okay. Hi, ma'am.
I just thought I'm just going to get out, and quickly check what's happening and how to welcome the people, because my new session is starting on 14. Whoever has not yet still in the thinking process, I think our show around and quick chit chats have helped you all to, rethink, think, and finalize what you want to do with your career, what you want to do with your future. If still you cannot make up your mind, our doors are wide open. You all can come us, visit us, speak to us. So I've got my marketing partner with me. He's Karan, as young, as versatile, very charming, very interactive, loves talking to people. And we are definitely going to be out here, standing and waiting to be guiding you whenever you need us out here. Let's go back to the place from where we started. We would take the stairs down and see what's waiting for us at the end. Let's go, Ashish.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
So you know now that's your steps to success, okay? Not ladders, but small steps, but that's the steps to success. So yes. Quite a number of steps though, but all people who you have seen so far, okay, so that's my superstars of our gym, I want to fame. So yeah, quite a number of steps done, but the ladies and gentlemen you have seen so far are all going to be there with every step to be guiding you to your dreams. Let's see what's happening in my reception studio. Okay, so here's the entire team, and let's get onto the doors of the entry such that you know we all are going to be okay. Let's go and let's show them. Come. Come, come.
Oh, okay. Thank you.